What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we're going to be talking about the El Clasico a little bit more. Guys, I still can't believe what happened on the weekend. 4-0 to Barcelona on the day. El Clasico was ours. And guys, we're going to talk about the three players, the underrated players that helped Barcelona smash Real Madrid. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. Road to 500 subs. We're almost there, guys. And let's get into this video. So the first thing I want to say is that I still can't believe the performance in the second half by the team. Hansi Flick, tactical change, and Barcelona, they put Real Madrid to the sword. And guys, today we're going to go a little bit more in depth. And we're going to give credit to the other players outside of the attack because I feel like the media, BR Football, ESPN, all these guys, they're showing how good Barcelona's front three is. I feel like they're getting the credit that they deserve. Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, they are putting up numbers. All three of them are probably the top 5 attackers in world football right now. And I want to talk about the rest of the team and not just the attack today because everybody knows these three guys, they showed up and they've been balling the whole year, let's be honest. So today we're going to be talking about the other guys in El Clasico who really stepped up, especially the guys that I feel like that some people really wouldn't talk about. And guys, I also want to credit Hansi Flick. It was his first Clasico. El Clasicos are tough to manage. You're going against Carlo Ancelotti, who's one of the better tacticians. Yes, probably not offensively, where he just lets his players play, but defensively, Carlo Ancelotti is up there, all-time coaches defensively. I feel like that his AC Milan teams and his Real Madrid teams, they're very tough to beat, and then they have the quality to punish you on their day. And guys, Hansi Flick, who was he appointed by? Jan Laporta. So I also feel like that Jan Laporta, he ultimately did the right decision to let go of Xavi. I'm not hating on Xavi. I thought he was the guy to, remove Barcelona from the bad times to the nice times, but he wasn't the guy to win us trophies. That is what Hansi Flick is here to do. And the first player I want to mention is Marc Casado because Marc Casado has been absolutely brilliant this whole year. But I was questioning, can Marc Casado do it in a big game against Bayern Munich? And then he balled out. And then I was like, what about El Clasico? Real Madrid, they're stubborn. They have that physicality. They have that physical presence with Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Jude Bellingham. Can Casado, who's kind of small, but he is tenacious like Gavi a little bit, can he compete? And Casado, he actually played even better, I feel like, in the El Clasico. I know that he got that assist to Rafinha in the first game, but in my opinion, I think the assist to Lewandowski was even more impressive. And Marc Casado, I would say, is a mix of Gavi and Pedri. Tenacious like Gavi, he gets around the field, competes defensively like Gavi, and he has the excellence of Pedri, also the vision, the quality, the composure to execute just like Pedri. And him and Pedri have been absolutely bossing the midfield this year for Barcelona. And he doesn't look out of place. We got him from Barca Athletic, which is the B team side of Barcelona. And he's been amazing for them in the past with Rafa Marquez. Him and Pau Victor was the best players for Barca Athletic last year. And this year, Marc Casado, he's been a starter for the most part for Barcelona. And he's been absolutely balling, even in the big games. He was helping out defensively compete. He was the anchor in the midfield and helped out stop Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Valverde, all these guys who are usually good. But on the day, Marc Casado help the defensive line. And also the next player I want to talk about is Inigo Martinez. Inigo Martinez, I feel like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves because it's Inigo Martinez. Simply, we want to give the credit to Pau Cubarsí. I understand he's 17. This is unorthodox. This is unprecedented. You don't see 17-year-old center backs balling out like this consistently on this level. But Inigo Martinez, I feel like that he commands the back line even more. I feel like he's a leader without the armband. He is the leader of the defense. You always see him shouting, pointing, giving instructions to Balde, Koundé, Cubarsí, the midfielders. And Inigo Martinez, this is his role, He helps out the team. He's the veteran in the locker room. And he also has the calmness and quality to execute for Barcelona on the offensive end with build-up passes and look no further than the pass to Rafinha. Straight ahead, long ball to Rafinha. Lucas Vazquez is out of position to Real Madrid. Defensive line is all over the place. And it's a great pass, though, from Inigo Martinez to make it a 1v1 for Rafinha. And Inigo, he does this. He's good at these long balls and also the simple build-up phases. He knows how to play football. And when you're able to defend so well, it just gives you that moment for your attackers to just decide games, game in and game out. And that's what's happening for Barcelona. Inigo, Cubarsí, these guys are playing well. And then these front three, they finish off the job and they put teams to the sword. And guys, the last player I want to talk about, it's not Fermin Lopez, but it's actually Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong, I haven't seen him get too much credit for this Classico when he's probably the single player who probably decided the game the most. Yes, he didn't score, and I don't even think he got an assist. He got a pre-assist to Robert Lewandowski's second goal, but Frenkie de Jong was probably our most important player in the second half. Hansi Flick, it was his decision to put him on, take out Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez was hustling, but he wasn't being decisive, and he wasn't really getting involved either. So Hansi Flick, he took him off, and then he put Pedri as the 10, and then Pedri in the front three. They pressed Real Madrid higher up the field, and then it was Frenkie de Jong and Marc Casado that was left on the field, and Frenkie de Jong really bossed the midfield. We got more control with Frenkie de Jong, and I feel like we generated our first two goals mainly because of him, and Frenkie de Jong is the reason why we're up 2-0. Like that way to pass to Alejandro Balde for Lewandowski's second goal was honestly just awesome. Awesome way to pass. And Frenkie de Jong, honestly, what a cameo off the bench. And honestly, he just ran the midfield once he came on. Real Madrid's runners, it didn't really bother anybody. Camavinga, Valverde, they didn't really have impacts on the game today. And Hansi Flick, I feel like that tactical adjustment was world-class level, elite manager on the day. And in the season, he's been awesome with the substitutions for the most part. I just wish that we had a better offensive depth options. But Pep Guardiola, he would have been proud. We would have been proud of that substitution if he made it, and Hansi Flick did. And we have a top manager. In Barcelona, we go marching on. Now we have Espanyol. It's another derby. This is the Catalan derby. Espanyol, Barcelona. We had some heated games in the past. Of course, we won the league title, our last league title, at their place, and it erupted afterwards. But Hansi Flick, it was a big week, and he made the big calls, and he gave the players the confidence, even Inaki Pena. And winning all three games gives us a good position for now for the UCL and the league title at least. You know, we're in the driver's seat for the most part. And guys, for the next El Clasico, it's going to be at home. And probably if we don't flop, if we don't choke, and we don't drop unnecessary points, you know, even a draw could probably be good enough to win the league title. And hopefully we just keep on extending our lead. It's 6 points currently. Hopefully we can get it to 8, 9, 10 by then. But guys, you know, honestly, just a great job by the boys, by Barcelona. And guys, we're going to be moving on. But hopefully we ball out against Espanyol. Espanyol is going to be a tough game. They've been defensively good for the most part this year. But guys, we have Rafinha. We have Lamine Yamal, we have Robert Lewandowski, and we have Hansi Flick managing them. Hopefully we stay far away from injuries because I feel like we could do something special this year. But guys, that's it for me today. Those were the underrated players that I felt deserve some credit. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. Road to 500 subs, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.